So what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I didn't realize this part 2 of my project. So I didn't realize this was a piece of oak. So we didn't use the bandsaw. We used the circular saw to cut it. I know it kind of looks wonky right now, but I'm gonna use the plane to, smoothen it out. Well, going with the rasp first, and then the plane, so the plane can smooth out a lot better. So, got my rasp. This is just to for the plane to bite on better. We're going to be doing this to all the corners. I know what you're saying is, oh, why can't you just go on with the plane? The reason why I'm not is because I don't want to ruin the plane. So, I'm doing this so I don't ruin it. Because then I'm going to have to buy a whole new blade for it. Make a new blade, and that's going to be hard. Or I'm going to have to get a whole new plane, which I don't want, because planes are nice. Now, if you don't know what a plane is, this is a plane. Smooth stuff out. So, let's put this in the vise. Put it in the vise. And now, what you do with the plane, just go like this. Actually, you know what? I'm going with a bit of sandpaper. Just to smooth it out a bit better. Where'd my plane go? And go back in. Now, what are you probably asking then? What do I do with all the shavings? I have this bucket here. The plane collects all the shavings in there. I just dump and keep going. Now, if you're new to the channel, let me show you what I'm working on. I have it somewhere here. Just give me 1 second. I know it's here. I have it somewhere here. I'll find it sooner or later. Oh, right here it is. This is what I'm working on. I'm working on the handle. So, that's what I'm doing right now. So, you just go like this, and now I know I'm getting off task, but for people who are new to woodworking and all that. When you store a plane, you want to store it like this, on its side. Never on here, on the blade. Because that can ruin your blade. So, you always want to store it on its side. And you want to go like, oh, let the tool do the work. Let the tool always do the work. Now, planes used to round stuff off, not to flatten stuff. Plane, you think, flat. No, it's actually to round stuff off. Because, when you think of a plane, either you think of an airplane or like plane, like flat land. Now, I think you actually can use these to flatten stuff out. I'm not 100% sure, but I know I use them to round stuff off. Now I'm going to switch the side out. And my thing for my clamp broke. It's an old clamp. This is my ball peen. The other part's missing, so I just clamp it right on in. If you know, you know. I think I'm going to have to use my other plane for this one. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just go back to using my little plane. Now, I like using more little planes, because to me, I believe I have more control over them than bigger planes. That's just my preference. Now, the only two planes, now I have a third one, but it's just like this one. These are my two planes. Here's my plane that's just like it. But I like using this one because, it's a lot more smaller and I have smaller hands. So, makes it easier for me. Now, what most people know what a lathe is, you're probably saying, oh, why don't you use a lathe and all that? Well, that's just to make circles. See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it, here's a shape that I'm trying to do. Try that like I might turn that one off. Let me just go turn that one off real quick. Oh, shoot, I can't. I'm too short. I'm kind of short. Just don't mind that light. So I like smaller planes because I feel like I have more control over it. But that's just me. Other people might say otherwise. But, you know, that's them. You know, that's their opinion. Now, I like to try to do this type of stuff because, you know, I want to kind of teach people on how to do this. You just go back and forth. Now, if you're seeing part 2 of this, make sure you go back and watch part 1. This makes a lot more sense. So, please, I'll try to leave the link down in the description. Yes, I switched planes. No, I'm not really going to go on that one. So, sandpaper. Now this is oak, so it's a tough wood. So it's a lot harder to do when cutting. That's why it kind of looks burnt. That's because it's getting so hot, it started burning it. So, no, but oak is a nice, strong material, nice, strong wood. And I like oak because of the color. And like it's also pretty strong too, so that's another thing I like about it. No, but oak's just a nice wood to sometimes work with. I like oak in general. I don't like how tough it is because, you know, it takes longer to work with, but overall it's a really, really nice wood. It's a beautiful wood. Now, I'm gonna be burning this piece of wood, not like burning it, but like I'm gonna char it, and that adds strength to it. Even though this is already oak, it's already pretty strong. It just adds better strength. Now, for the finish, I'm gonna be using linseed oil. But the reason why I'm into carpentry is, and woodworking and all that, metalworking too, is that my grandpa, I said this in part 1, I'm still in Boy Scouts, but when I was a Cub Scout, I'm in Boy Scouts right now. When I was in Cub Scouts, if some of you were in Cub Scouts or was in Boy Scouts, there's something called a pine wood derby race. You'll get these blocks of wood, wheels, nails for the axles, and you would make cars out of it, and you would race them down this ramp. So he used to actually help us do the shoot, I dropped my my plane, and you made designs out of wood and made them look into cars, and you would race them down this ramp, and overall it was really fun. I mean, I feel like doing it again. Overall, it was really, really fun, especially because I was young. You know, this one I was 6 to 10. if maybe you don't know, I'm autistic. And, so, you know, I just, when my grandpa died, I actually got some of my materials, woodworking materials from him. You know, it means a lot to me, so, you know, I don't try to break this stuff. I treat a lot of it with care. And, it just means a lot to me. And, you know, I really love this stuff. And, you know, I try to follow in his footsteps because, you know, he helped us out with our Pinewood Derby cars and did this type of stuff. So, you know, and when he died, I've still, to this day, I still miss him. Sand that down because I forgot to. And so, you know, after he died, he was in the military, so, you know, it just really affected me, and, you know, woodworking now helps me, you know, get over stuff. You know, it just helps me out a lot. You know, it just helps me cope with stuff, so. And it just really helps me cope with things, you know. It's like a coping mechanism. But no, it just helps me deal with things, you know. And I love doing stuff with metal. This is going to be my next upcoming project. But I just love doing stuff with tools, all that. I live on a farm, if y'all don't know. And, so, you know. I do track and cross country, so right now it's track season. I do the 1 mile and 800 meter, which is 2 laps around the track, and the 1 mile is 4 laps around. I'm gonna use the big plane right now. right now, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to get a lot of wood off now. That's why I'm using the bigger plane. So, I'm gonna use a small plane real quick. Oh, shoot, can't. No. I need to get this. So, I'll update you guys when this gets smoothed out and it's put on. So, yeah, please like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. And yeah, see you in the next one.